Yo, here we go. We are live in the ESL live stream. It's quite new because you might be on your mobile phone, right? We're gonna stop the this is better. Okay, yes. So what I was saying is like, thank you if you're watching the replay. I haven't been doing live since a long time, especially on YouTube. Um, I wanted to try if, I don't know, you might be watching this live on your phone. I'm using my mobile phone and StreamYard, which is really awesome. I hope you guys doing fine. We're going to put a little bit of music. Yes. Okay. I don't know if you can hear everything. Just let me know. Feel free to say a little hello in the chat. I might be seeing, and I think you can appear on the screen too. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear me very well. Maybe for some of you. I can see we got some shiny guys over there. We are 9 in the chat. Just say hello. You're very welcome. We just started the live, and like we started the live in China, a little what is it called? Entrance song. Sure. Welcome to live, everyone. Yes, it's all about ESL teaching tips. I use all this kind of a live sound card when I do lives on the Chinese TikTok. I don't do much lives on the Chinese TikTok because, frankly, I'm not a fan of it. But yeah, you see, we can play some music. Oh. Well, I can lead the music all the time, or it can stop when I speak. Right? Oh, no. Music. Okay, well, forget. I'm still like, and you can do other stuff. I don't know if you can listen to that. Well, doesn't matter much. Thank you. In Chinese, we say 感谢. Thank you to all the friends for being back in the ESL live stream. Yeah, so that's pretty much how to use a lifeguard. Well, you got all the stuff. If someone is not good, yeah, no, we're not gonna kick him. But sometimes you can take one. Oh, no, that's a kiss. Oh, this one is good. Yeah, you see that the card is writing in Chinese, so it's difficult. Sorry. All right. Right. Welcome in the live. You can leave some of your message. Of course, nobody knows. This is a test, a live test. I'm trying a little bit to see if everything is working. So thanks for being here. That's the ESL live stream. We go back into the live. Thank you for all of you being here. Can you say just hello? I'd love to know you. If you're new, maybe you're a little bit shy. Nobody, yes. No, it's not that nobody is. Just how we got 8 people. If you need help with your English class, you need tips and tricks. If I can help, I'll be happy to help you. Right, hello, we got Elena, hi, who's saying hi. Let me see. I think, yes, I can see the comment, and I can, oh, right. You might be seeing here, I don't know how it works, if you can see this on your mobile phone, if you are on your device, because for me, My mobile is right there, and I'm using my laptop just to put some background music. I hope the background music is not too high. Might be. I'm gonna put it a little bit lower. That would be good. And we have Benjamin Bro. Alina and Benjamin, thank you for being in the live. Thanks a lot. Just let me know if you have any question. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you. If you're watching as well on Facebook, it's been a long time. I didn't do a live, especially on YouTube. I love to do it on YouTube because it's a little bit easier than on the Chinese TikTok. Believe me, not easy on the Chinese TikTok to do lives because you gotta speak Chinese first, and you got some words and some stuff that you can't say. So believe me, it's a little bit difficult. All right. So this is Drive with Payback for the Dude. The song, if you like the song, just let me know. Very awesome. It's called Drive and the Father Dude. Join the fight. Well, let's join. Thank you, all of you. This is ESL live stream. So if you need help with your class, just let me know. Just say a little hello. We got Elena and Benjamin Bro, who you can tell me where you are from. Benjamin Bro, yes, I get an idea. Elena, not much, but yeah, you can just let me know in the live. Just say a little hello. That would be nice. Just like what it says in the back. Hello, hello. Well, it was. Wish you all a Merry Christmas. Maybe it's a little bit late, but better late than never. I wish you all as well Happy New Year's. That's why I'm here today. Wanted to say I'm from France, teaching English in South Korea. Yo, brother. Merci, chef. Bienvenue. Bienvenue, Benjamin. Ben moi, c'est Florian. C'est pas Mike, c'est Florian. And I'm from France too. Not in South Korea, in China. I guess you might know. Thank you. Merci beaucoup pour être dans le live. Yo, welcome. In China, when you get someone who that you really appreciate, who always come into the live, you get that. 大哥，大哥，欢迎你，感谢你来我这里。大哥，大哥，欢迎你。Big bro, welcome. Yeah, how's it in South Korea? Should be cool. Merci beaucoup de rien, Benjamin, who is from France, just like me. Yeah, bro. Ça fait drôle, on parle français. On parle anglais, tu vois, deux Français qui se parlent anglais, ça le fait, c'est pas mal. Mais j'aime bien, moi. We get two French people speaking in English. It's awesome. All right, you're welcome. De rien, chef. Meilleurs vœux, joyeux Noël. Et ben, j'espère que tout se passe bien en Corée du Sud. Fanny Grinda, hello from Indonesia. Merci, Fanny. Thank you, Fanny. Thanks for being in a live from Indonesia. You're a teacher, I guess. You can just let me know. Whatever. We can chat. Hi from China. Booza Emu. Yo. 大哥，大哥，欢迎你，感谢你来我这里。So this is pretty much the TikTok Chinese style on this YouTube. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, don't forget to give some likes. Whatever, if it's on YouTube or on Facebook as well. Thanks. It's been a long, long time. Yeah, and I'm sorry for that. But, you know, a lot of things happen with this COVID. I just recovered from COVID like a week, a little bit more than a week. stay in bed like for 2 days. The first day was terrible. My whole body was sore. I think I didn't have, I had no sore throat. I was lucky, but big headache. I felt like I was like, oh, yeah, bro, I can't move. It was a big fatigue, we could say. Yeah, c'était super comment. But now, yeah, we're all good. It's gone. You got that COVID attitude. Who gives a shit now? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. Sorry. Yeah, all right. Oh, yeah, okay.
我太难了。
Yeah, 太难了. All right. Thank you, everyone, for being in the live. I can see people still coming in saying hello. Thank you for saying hello. Tell me where you're from, what you do, and if you need help with your class, I might be helping you. After 20 years of teaching English in China, yes, might be able to help. But remember that the teacher in the classroom is the boss. Whatever the experience you get that feeling with the students. You know your students better than others. Even me, if I go in your classroom, no, he's not gonna love me. They're gonna love you because they started the year with you. So they're gonna really appreciate. Wow, here we go. Sunny China. Which part of China are you currently? I'm in Xi'an, the terracotta army over there in Xi'an. Floriana. Constantine. Constantin. Hello from Romania. Your name is Florina. That's awesome. My French name is Florian. All right. Welcome, Florina. Thank you very much from Romania. Peace and love over there. I guess you are a teacher there. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. Here, who's that? Buzaimu, yeah, was saying, I love your game and warm-up song. I use some of them. Yes, the warm-up part is a very important one. When you start your class, warm-up is here to tell the kids like, yo, you guys got to switch on English. Now it's English class. So yeah, warm-up. I'm glad the warm-ups can help you. Same here. Enchanté, Benjamin. Oui, quand j'ai vu ton prénom, Benjamin Bro, si je peux me permettre de te tutoyer, j'ai cru que c'était un ami, parce que j'ai des amis qui s'appellent Bro, la famille Bro, et aussi un ami qui s'appelle Benjamin. Donc, mais ça fait quoi, 3 ans que je suis pas revenu, donc j'ai du mal à me souvenir des fois. Pardonnez-moi. En tout cas, merci beaucoup pour être là. Thanks a lot, all of you guys. Don't forget to give some likes. And yes, if you got any questions, welcome to ask. I'm going to change the music. It's the music that I use in some of my lives in China when I do lives on TikTok, but I'm not a professional. What do we get in here that would be, I'm someone who I like rock and roll. When you know, like when it starts here, I'm just going to put that. All right. Welcome in the ESL live stream. Back into the live stream. Yes, this is the music I like. So during the live, yeah, we're gonna avoid that. But So feel free to say a little hello. Let me come back. Yeah. And if you're in China, you can add me on WeChat.
Tout ça pour finir haut et court, pendu par ce que j'ai trahi, que j'ai déçu. Je comprends qu'ils veulent me bouffer tout cru.
Hello guys, welcome. It's been quite a long time, yeah, because first I wanted to come today to say a little Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We start to get out of this COVID-19 back in China. It has been quite tough. Sorry. Switching constantly from like offline class, so I mean in the classroom, and then the 1 week you're going to be in the classroom, then the next week you're going to be maybe at home doing online classes, so you had to switch quickly, and mostly what you want to do, what you've planned to do, will be completely like vanished. So always changing, and it's quite difficult to change all the time, especially now. I've been teaching English for a good 20 years. Yeah, now we're gonna say, well, doesn't matter much for a year or two less or plus. I've been teaching ESL since 2002. In China, I arrived in 2001, but I had very few classes at the beginning. It was quite difficult to teach well. And then now I'm teaching French. After 20 years, finally, I'm teaching my mother language. Oh, of course, I've been teaching French, but it was more one-on-one. It's not like now I'm in a class of 20 students learning French. So it's awesome. From kindergarten to primary school, middle school, high school, ELA, teaching ELA. Yeah, it has been something for sure. So now I'm teaching French, yeah, enjoying it, but with that COVID-19 situation, you're gonna go online, and yeah, but thanks that the French book I'm using is called Chemin, and it has a platform that you can do pretty much everything, do assignment. I'm sorry, guys. When you talk, I'm gonna grab my cup. Wait a moment. That's when everything is falling. Oh man. All right, I'm back. I just make a little bit of a mess. That's normal. C'est la pérennité du marqué, comme on dit. Bonjour. Hello, guys. Welcome into the live. It's been quite a long time. I've been missing doing lives on YouTube for sure. J'adore ta chaîne. Merci pour tes précieux conseils aussi. Very welcome, Benjamin. Bon, thank you. So if you're new right here, you got to know that Mike Somi sells an ESL teaching tips channel and pretty much helping you with your English class. If you need help, I'll try my best to give you advice. You know that it's incredible. The channel is close to 500,000 subscribers. 500K. This is incredible for me. I never thought it would happen because I never did this this YouTube on purpose. So thank you everyone for being here. It's the ESL live stream. Welcome. Yo. Yeah, it's kind of a Chinese style stuff, you know. I got a sound card here. I'm having fun a little bit with that. Not you, maybe. You're looking at stupid ass Mike doing some stupid ass stuff. But you know, we gotta have fun. So welcome into the live. And I just came to say hello and wish you all the best. Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you, Lina Salom on Facebook. We are live on Facebook too. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Yeah, I think so. I just came to say hello. Welcome, everyone. 好久不见. It's been a long time, yeah, for sure. So feel free to ask me all the question you want. Let me know where you're from. Lina Salum. Just let me know where are you from. I like to know where everybody's from. It's incredible how teachers can be united when we are united. And we have to be united. You know, I always go with that ESL power. You know, it's just, yeah, some people are like, yeah, this crazy guy. No, but, you know, it's just like, no, yeah, laughing. No, it's just, man, we're a teacher. We need to help each other and exchange our experience. You know, I've been learning lots of stuff from other teachers, right? And I think I have to share too. Because, you know, when you start to teach something and it doesn't work, and you see that the students are not making improvements, so you don't feel good. You'd like to have a shoulder, yeah, someone to help, right? So yeah, that's what happened when I started to teach 20 years ago in China. I had nobody to help me. Oh man, that was terrible. So Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy New Year. Let me know where you're from. I'll be happy. And this is a New Year is coming. Stay positive. Not COVID, but positive attitude. Hello, everyone. Welcome back into the live. We are still, yeah, well, still what? You don't know, you don't even know what you want to say, Mike, huh? Mike. Okay. Yes, and if it's the first time, don't forget to subscribe. In China, they will say, 关注. Yeah. I don't know how it looks like. That's crazy. Algeria, Russia. Yo, everyone is in the house. Welcome to all of you. Yeah, this is Chinese. And no, that's also, look at that. Algeria, that people from Russia, the whole world, the whole teacher world is here. Whatever happened in this world, we teachers have to go on teaching and educating our students. And whatever happened for us, there, well, from my point of view, for me, there's no frontier. There's no frontiers. And we are all brothers and sisters. And our mother is Earth. That's what I always believe in. So welcome into the live. Whatever the question you want to ask, feel free. Have a little bit of fun. This is a new year. This is Christmas. The new year is not here yet, but just came to say hello because I miss you a lot, guys. It's been quite a long without doing a live on YouTube. So here we go. Let's have fun. Let me know where you're from. This is what I like to know where you guys are from. Hello. It sounds like a little DJ. It was like, yeah, you put music, what do you do, man? Are you a teacher teaching? Well, actually, nobody is asking me a question about how can I help them on your class, or if you got issues, let me know. Or if you have some funny stuff to say, there's no problem. I can even have some guests in here, but what can I do? I think if you want to come and chat with me, I think there's no problem till you have some earbuds. I'm going to send a link into the, what is it called? Into the comments. Yeah, post a comment. I'm going to put this link and you will be able to join. Oh yes, we can see it. Yes, all the platform can see the link. When you click on this link, it will go right through a process where it's going to ask you not much things. I think it's been a long time I need to use StreamYard for lives. Maybe your email, I'm not sure, even not. But just asking you to have earbuds. Oh, we are already 32 minutes altogether. Thank you for being in a live. Thank you, all of you. Wish you a Merry Christmas. And of course, a Happy New Year. So you're welcome to say a little hello. Hello. Hello, hello. We are 11. You guys are 11 in the room, and everybody is quite shy to say something. You can even swear on me, there's no problem, I know haters are watching too. Yeah, a couple of haters, yeah. Not a couple, maybe a lot, because, this is a real channel, right? I'm not supposed, of course, some people's gonna like you, others gonna hate you. Well, this is humanity, huh? We are what we are, and it's normal, right? Feel free to ask your question, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, teacher. I got it right now. Not yet. Okay, now it's on my screen. Hello, teacher. Nice to meet you. Hello, Shivman Shadam. Sharma, sorry. Sorry if I make mistakes. You reading your names? uh, yeah, you know, not easy. We got people from all around the world. Shivam, thanks for telling me where you're from. This is a big family in here. Welcome. Yeah, Lena's got a good point right here. And maybe all the people are in a vacation. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. We can chill. That's correct. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming in, brother. And yeah, like in Chinese line, we're gonna say thank you to all of you. 我想说，看星星以后，风雨当中。Yes, I do have a TikTok as well in China with almost 200K sub as well. That's incredible. I might be showing you, well, it's going to be difficult because you guys can, maybe some of you can understand Chinese, but let me see if I get some. Oh, yes, that's the one. Speaking, I'll be able to show you that later. I'm uploading actually this little TikTok I used to do where I speak, how is it called? We speak the Shanxi dialect from Shanbei. If I get guests, you guys can be welcome. Because not can be. Of course, you're welcome, man. What are you saying, Mike? Okay, yes, Mr. Martin Solveig. We're gonna change a little bit this. I don't know how the music is. Shouldn't be too high, maybe, except if. Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't want it to be too high, of course. It's a Q&A. You can ask me whatever you want to ask. You are very welcome. We get a comment from India. Learned a lot from your videos. Thank you very much, Shivam Sharma. And I'm happy that it can help. Here is a question. Thank you very much, Lina, for asking. I like your songs. How do I control my temper from naughty students? Well, before you control yourself, you got to ask yourself, what's the problem with this kid, right? Why? I guess maybe because during the warm up, he's getting a little bit too crazy, maybe. So, well, kids are kids, right? It's not always difficult to deal with naughty kids, but you have to try to understand why is he naughty first. All right, maybe it's his own temper, right? But if he gets crazy, like kids, when you do a warm up, I've seen so much kids getting crazy. It's really difficult to be back and try to calm them down. And then, yeah, what you can do is before you start your class, when you come into the class, you say, hello, everyone, good morning. And then you get one kid who's saying, yeah, good morning, teacher, maybe, right? So you can always try to use the rewarding method, which is uh, giving points, or divide your class into teams, different teams, especially when you arrive, or you might have this set up all the time in your blackboard. I don't know how you teach, if you are always in a classroom, or so yeah, when you get naughty students, they all love to compete. They're kids, so they love to compete, and it's fine. With naughty kids, you got to tell them that there are limits, there are rules that you cannot, that the kids can't cross, right? Otherwise, no point. You erase some point from his team, right? But when you can see that he is changing, go right to him and say, wow, without, I mean, without he asked for it. You just go to him and say, wow, you're doing very good now. Just gave me a good answer. And he's going to turn like, yeah, I'm not that naughty. So always trying to use a kind of how do we call that? The rewarding method. Okay. But first, trying to understand what's wrong with that boy. Sometimes, might be because of another kid's disturbing him, or because he's not happy in the classroom because of his environment, right? Who he is sitting with. That might be helpful. And you are from Syria, Lina. Thank you very much for being in the live, and thank you so much for your question. Thank you, Lina. And here we go. Hello. What do you usually do in the situation? Or, I guess when I get naughty kids, right? But well, you got to watch a video that, of course, I'm going to tell you that. Yeah, watch that video, then you'll know what to do. No, it's just because I have kids. I have kids in the classroom, and you will see some naughty kids. And I think it's one of the first 360 video. And it's my first day, and the first time I have class with the students, and they are grade 1. So what I do the first day, I arrive into the class. Of course, I introduce myself. Hello, kids. My name is Mike, and all stuff. All right, then let's do a warm-up right away. And then when I do the warm-up, I let them get excited. I let them try to feel like, yeah, it's awesome. I can jump. Cool. Then I will see right away the naughty students. I will see the shy ones. I will see the ones who are, very attentive. They pay a lot of attention on you. So my first class is going to be quite not too much strict, especially at the very beginning. I will see right away who I have to control, because you at the very beginning you're going to see the kids who are naughty, but also the kids who are very, we're going to say, the advanced students. So that the students who's going to be helpful for you, he's going to help you when you get a question, that when you ask a question, nobody is answering, and then maybe the advanced kid wasn't even listening to your question because for him it's already too easy. So he would be pretty much in the corner and then even didn't pay attention to what you were saying. Like, you can go and ask him, and then he's going to say, yeah, I know, teacher, blah, 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 blah. Right? So whatever, in the first class, the first time, for very first minute, have a good fun with them. And you will see students' character coming out right away, so that you can act the first day on who you're going to control, pretty much. Well, if we're going to say that, yeah, you have to control your class. And this is classroom management, right? So by doing some funny stuff, warm-ups, or even after the warm-up, you start to teach some really funny stuff. Could be even kindergarten level. Use your TPR, ask them to do actions. So you will see who are the shy ones, who are the naughty ones, and who are the ones who can help you in the class. And that's very, very important. Um, yeah, the first class, first day is the most important class in the whole year. That's crazy, but that's the most important class in the whole year. Never look at the first day of class like it's, we're just gonna ask our name each other. What's your name? And then you're gonna go like, especially when you got 55 kids in the class, 55 times. What's your name? My name is blah blah blah. Oh no, you didn't say it very well. My name, not my name. What? No, it's gonna get boring as hell. You're not gonna ask all your students, even if they're 35. Uh, no, do not start like that, maybe, especially at the beginning of the class, right? Just let them some fun. Put a song, put a song, the very first class is going to be difficult because you got to teach them the song first, especially the lyrics. So yeah, no. A warm up like I do, like very simple ones. Hello, hello, how are you? Or peel banana. They're gonna love it, right? And then you can continue with that warm up. For example, peel banana. You can go on with some fruits. You can teach them fruits. You can let them do actions, right? You do actions and they guess, right? You have in the back. You have your board with you divided them already into teams, and then you start to reward them, and this is how you're going to control everyone in the classroom. They is not controlling them by the real meaning. I mean, you got to control their attraction. You're going to let them feel, yeah, I still want to, you know many times at the end of the class the kids are, oh, wow, it's already, class is over already. Yeah, you know. So when you hear that, you can be proud. When you hear a student saying, oh, the time was too fast. No, teacher, don't go, come back. And then they run to you, they grab you, you can go to the other class, right? So this is positive. This is really good. This is what you aim for, that every day, if it's possible. But, English teachers are, we have different duties. I mean, there are different teachers. I've been a teacher pretty much who's like, I go to their classroom. They do not come to my classroom. But for now, I'm in international school. International school. I got high school students. They all come to my class, right? But for primary school students, they will, especially in China, if you are teaching in Korea, in other part of the world, you might go to their class. You might not have your own classroom. So yeah, it's different from an English teacher who's all the time. You might be not only an English teacher, but you might also be teaching the math or other subjects. So, well, whatever happened, just start with a warm up, especially at the beginning of the class, especially for young learners. They're gonna know that, wow, now it's time for English. Yo, it's gonna shake. Okay. Sorry, I've been long with the answer. I can see a lot of message in here. Thank you. Hello, what do you do? Okay. When they don't want to study. Hey, that's a good question. Why? Yeah, this question is very interesting. What do you usually do in the situation when pupils don't want to study? First, Never think about that's your students, that your students have a problem. Okay, always try to think first about, oh, what did I do wrong? Okay, well, that's my advice. I don't know, all the teachers have different ways to see things, different ways to, but for me, it makes sense. When I see a student who they don't want to study, I will always think, oh, it's my fault. I'm too boring. Or maybe I can't catch their interest. What should I do? So at this time, you try to change different method and you will see which one is going to react. Okay. But again, remember that your the first day of school is one of the most important, because if you mess up with the first day, uh, the second day, third day is still the same. The whole year is going to be like really difficult. So yeah, always ask yourself, what did I do wrong? Because it might not come from students. It's always easy to say, oh, the students, they don't want to learn, especially when you're a teacher. You want to say this. It's easy to say, right? Yeah, it's their fault. It's not my fault. So always trying to uh, think about if the problem comes from you first. They like coming in like writing, but our book need more time. Not peel banana. Yeah. Well, they like coming in like writing, but our book need more time. Uh, okay. I'm not sure what's your point in here. I'm trying to understand. Like, is they like competition, but our book need more time. Yeah, I guess you have more mm, other duties like reading, maybe, or writing. So it takes time. They cannot have much fun in your class. Maybe it's easy. You get some games. You can go and check out some games that you can use for reading or you can use for writing. It's never easy, yeah, for sure. You inspire me to compose songs. Awesome. When you get the song, Lena, the day you get a song ready, just let me know. Uh, if you put it on your YouTube channel, I can help you. And, I'm all for that, songs at the beginning of a class or even during a class to learn, remember what we learn with pleasure, we never forget. That's for everyone, even for adults, right? For kids, young learners, let's say what we learn with pleasure. What you learn, remember, put yourself into their shoes. When you learn something with pleasure, of course you're gonna remember. You're gonna like it, right? So Lena, let me know with the first song. I'll be happy to hear it. You can follow teacher Mike. He has many ideas. Thank you. Thank you, man. My foot and Brienne. I'm not very good at reading. Sorry, guys. Thank you. We get old. I think coming. Hello, I teach in my country, El Salvador. Bienvenido en el canal del Mike. Se me olvidó el español, pero puedo hablar un poquito y puedo entender. Mucho gusto. Bienvenido. Iris Cruz. And I use many ideas from you. I love them and my students too. That's also, I'm glad if it can help. Brooklyn McCarthy. Thank you, brother, for being here. Hey, have you ever done a New Year's Eve lesson. What did you do? Never, bro. I never had that a New Year, as far as I can remember, a New Year Eve lesson because mostly we're gonna be on holiday. But that's interesting. That's a challenge, right? Or you might be that must should be a kind of demo where you get to teach like stuff from the New Year. I'm not sure. Have you ever done a New Year Eve lesson? Uh, if it's during Eve, during this evening, or during the New Year's Eve, because I never done that. But I got some demos ready, well, demonstration, so for training centers when they want to get the kids involved into the school, you can use some of this. It's quite easy. But yeah, now I guess there are very few training centers now since the new policy. Yeah, nah, not much, not much. No, I mean in China. Thank you. Just let me know more about. Give me more details about that. Sorry, I'm doing something else and not polite. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a reverse. Uh, a, what is that? Yeah, a reverse Q&A. So I'm gonna ask you a question. All right. Let's see. What is that question? It's yes. How about this question? What are your fears when teaching? Tell me. What are your fears when you teach? Just let me know. You can answer whenever you want. Okay. All right. Welcome into the live, everyone. Hope you guys doing good. It's the ESL live stream. Oh, that's a nice question we have here. Here we go. Here is a good question here. Let me see. Too far. Okay, so what you're asking me is which way of teaching do you prefer, teaching online or in the class? And if you can share with us any tips for online teaching. Well, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not a fan of online teaching, but I had to work with it, right? And especially, I started online teaching and teaching French. Wow. But no, I really prefer. I'm someone who's very, I like relation. I like the contact. I like. Well, I'm not saying I'm always hugging my students. Is not what I mean. I like to be in the environment in my in the classroom. So I like being in a classroom a lot for sure. But teaching online has been quite interesting. These days, I'm teaching online. It's not easy because you're going to have all the students' attention, especially when you're teaching a second language. It's not ESL, but it's FSL, French as a second language. So foreign language, we're going to say, all right. because these kids can't speak English. So I'm using Chinese in the class, English, and French. So it was quite tough, bro. It's really tough. But no, about online teaching, you, I, it all depends because I'm teaching older kids, but for young kids, it's gonna be like very tough because you got like, for example, here you got that much space, right, for students to pay attention and trying to learn stuff from online teaching. But I think here in China, we've been a lot of online class. It works for some kids, but I would say a good 80% of students do not make very significant improvements, except if the teacher in front is really very experienced, right? This can work. And it also depends how long you're going to have your students. If you have students like 3, 4 times during the week, yeah, they're going to make improvement. But if it's once, like I heard, I know that many online classes are going to be like 20 minutes if it's one-on-one, right? But me, I got a 1 hour and a half with 20 students in online class. The class that I have in my school, French class that I get in my school, they're gonna be online right away. So yeah, not easy. And what I'm using for my class, I'm using like VHL Central to teach French, and it's awesome because you get lots of stuff. It's very it's okay. You got to get the kids used to it, and you got to be used to that platform. But it's okay. It's not too bad. It's quite interesting platform for kids to. So for elder kids, that would be fine, but for younger ones, it's tough. It's really tough. Not much interesting in online online classes. Especially ESL classes. I used to do my very first online classes were ELA, English, literacy and arts. So it's more based on comprehension, reading, writing. Like reading process, writing process, teach the kids how to have tips. Well, I mean, how does it call? Not tips. I forgot how to call that. Man, I'm all the time 3 languages in my head. Yeah, French, Chinese, English. Oh man, it's difficult. I'm not a computer. Strategies. That's the word. Yeah. So yeah, you got to teach the students strategies when you teach ELA. Reading strategies are very important. Yes, Negi, thank you for that question. Yes, I agree with you. Very challenging. Yeah, it is. So, hey guys, let's come back to that reverse Q&A. What are your fears when teaching? Just let me know. Yes, I like that. Yeah, we're teachers, right? Yeah. Well, you don't like that song? It's fine, right? But I didn't get ready. It's been quite a long time. I haven't been doing a live, and yeah, it's so. Thank you for being in the live, everyone, and don't forget to, if it's the first time, Mike's on ESL is an ESL teaching tips channel. So if you need help with your English class, feel free to help. And don't forget to subscribe and give some likes. How many likes we got? Very few, I guess. 3 or 4, right? Let me see. Oh, we got 12. Okay. Thank you, guys. Let's make it 20. So everybody, yeah, give some likes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you gotta ask what is he saying? Some of you is gonna ask, what is that music? What is he saying? No, I use the material that I use when I do lives on the Chinese TikTok. You know, I teach in China, but I do some lives sometimes. But I prefer to do lives on YouTube, tell you what. We and our hello, Lena. We and our students must have more skills in online teaching. Primary school is enjoyable from secondary one. Yeah, it's not easy. Hello, Mike. Hello, Samir. Samir Khan. Hello, welcome. 大哥，欢迎你。Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you, everyone. Oh, that's been a long time. Wish you all, that's the end of the year greetings, right? Wish you all the best for this new year. Hope you guys doing good. Yeah, like I said, you know, when I was, oh yeah, I do have some videos that I put in. Okay, what are these videos? Yeah, when I speak, I learned so much with your videos. Okay, Samir, welcome. Just let me know when you arrive in the live, just let me know where you're from. And that's awesome. I'll be happy to know. From India, welcome. Oh, my WhatsApp number? No, no. I cannot share it because it's my phone number. I'm not feeling good to share this online. I hope you can understand. It's not that I don't want, but you can see you got my WeChat right here. Or you got Instagram or Twitter as well. Oh, it's been a long time I didn't hear that song. Yo, welcome in the live. I know that we can have some fun with it. Let me see. Hello, you guys good? Oh yeah, here we go, baby. Come on. Yeah, I like that. I am so high, a die out my mind all the night. Give you my mind. Oh my God, that's terrible. That's funny, but wow, it's better that I change. No, this one is too much. Okay, stop, Mike. Okay, all right. That's better like that. Just fooling around. Sorry, guys. I'm from India, and I am from France. Sir, how do you make class more interactive and energetic? Well, it all depends for how old. This is the question here, so everybody can see your questions. Yeah, that's a good question. It all depends if you're asking if it's during, if it's in the classroom or online. Oh, Mike, yeah, you're thinking about something else, and then, sir, how do you make class more interactive and energetic? Well, whatever, if it's in the classroom, when you're teaching in a classroom, especially with young students, you have to be active, all right? Using a method that most ESL teachers use. I'm not gonna teach you my stuff in that. It's called TPR, total physical response. So, you actions for the kids, they have to try to guess what are, make them guess. Ask them questions. That's how you are interactive. Yes, in the classroom. Uh, so yeah, you gotta be fun. In the channel you can find uh, lots of stuff like what is it? Warm ups, games, whatever you're teaching. You can play games. Of course, I'm not telling you that you gotta play hide and seek, and then the kids are not learning anything. No, you can play some games where kids practice, uh, teach them some, uh, what is it called, warm-ups where they do action, and according to the vocabulary you're teaching them, for example, maybe you're going to teach food. So at the beginning of your class, you can do a warm-up like peel banana, for example. That's the one who comes up to my mind. Yeah. A lot of people will say, yeah, Mike, I love that peel banana. It's like, oh, yeah, man. Okay, doesn't matter. No, it's fine, but I've been teaching in a classroom for a good 20 years, so I'm, a bit sick of it, if we can say. Uh, no, you don't need to clap for that. So yeah, be energetic. If you are online, uh, you got some more and more platform where kids can have a lot of fun, but still learning. I use for my high school students when we want to have a little bit of fun. We're going to be using like Blue Cat. We're going to use, of course, the famous Kahoot. And this is really good because you get many stuff already ready there. You get a great teachers community, and yeah, you can have a good fun with students that are older, that they are not willing, to run in the classroom and smash that card, or to do actions. So yeah, you got those kind of uh, this kind of even for math. You say I'm a mathematic teacher. I teach math from grade 7 to grade 10. Yeah, like I was saying, you can go about this one. You can go. Let me see if I can write that. You can check out online. I guess you get a board in the class. Might be, for example, you can go to Blue Cat, which is quite interactive. You got Blue Cat, you get Kahoot as well. Even for math, they got some math stuff in it. I'm not, don't mind. I'm not very good at math. Just don't. I don't like math, but I know that there are some resources. There are resources there. Blue Cat, Kahoot. What do we got? Uh, World Wall. I should World. I forgot. World Wall Word. Forgot. It should be Word Wall or Wall Word. I'm not sure. If some of you guys in the chat knows, just let me know. Oh, did I send that message? Yeah. I think you're gonna receive it. Mm, then you can also try, uh, what is it? There's oh yeah, this one you get as well. I've been using it a lot. Super, you get some content on it, but you might be have to pay sometime. Super teacher, super teacher worksheet. Sorry guys, I'm on my phone. I'm not very. Yeah, it's all together. Okay, when you write it, it's when you go online, it's all together. Super teacher worksheet. Okay, so here on that you have a lot of worksheet, whatever, if it's ELA, whatever, for any kind of grades. You get geometry, you get math. Yeah, super teacher worksheet is quite awesome, and it's well presented and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. Hope it's going to help you. You can go and check out all the sites. I'm sure you're going to find something you like. When you write that super teacher worksheet, it's all together. Okay, it's all linked. All good, Samir. That's the spirit. Teachers together to help each other. You guys are welcome. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to ask. I think it's been a hundred, no, 1 hour 20. It's been quite a long time. I haven't been uh, doing a live. I hope you liked the live. If you did, let's see, just pull. Yeah, okay, we are 14, uh, 14 likes. Just, yeah, 13. Okay, thank you guys. All right, try to give some likes, and it's going to be all for me today. Thank you for following on Facebook. I hope we can have another live very soon. And don't forget to subscribe if it's the first time. Give some like, and I will see you another day. And you know what? ESL power. Thank you, everyone. That was awesome to be back and do a little. Sir, is there any chances of COVID back? Yes, I had the COVID a week ago. I'm good. COVID, I don't know if you mean if it's going to come back or not, Yeah, maybe. But it's still here. It's never gone. It's going to come back, but I think it's not going to be as strong as it was before, right? So keep up, everyone. That was awesome to be with you today. I tried with all this material. I'm on my phone, not even using a camera. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. That I was saying that. Thanks for following. Is going to be all for today. The ESL live stream. Hope to see you very soon. Love you from Vietnam, Bingo Tran. Thank you very much. Love you too. And that's all for the ESL live stream. Uh, see you in another video. Goodbye. to all of you. ESL power, guys. Cheers. See you.